The new charges announced just hours ago accuse the former president of asking a staffer to delete camera footage from Mar-a-Lago in the hopes of obstructing the classified documents investigation.
Sharon Crowley is following the new developments, joins us live from the newsroom. And Sharon, of course, this is all playing out on the same day Trump's legal team met with prosecutors on another case he might be facing an indictment on January 6th.
Yeah, exactly, Natasha. Mounting legal troubles. Well, a third criminal indictment against former President Donald Trump could be looming as the grand jury meets in secret. Meantime, the special counsel investigating Trump added charges to the classified documents case against him. It accuses Trump and some of his staffers of trying to tamper with security camera footage at Mar-a-Lago.
Former President Donald Trump is now accused of asking a staffer to delete security camera footage at his Florida estate Mar-a-Lago to obstruct the investigation into his handling of classified documents. Court documents quote someone referred to as Trump employee number 4, who says the maintenance man told him, quote, the boss wanted the server deleted. Employee number 4 responded by saying he did not believe that he would have the rights to do that. Trump has already been indicted for refusing to return sensitive material he took when he left the White House. Prosecutors say Trump kept top-secret papers in a bathroom, ballroom, and storage area of his Palm Beach estate. Doug Burns is a former federal prosecutor.
The superseding indictment today alleges that not only was the former president in possession of the material, but he knew it was bad, and he even directed somebody to compromise, video footage.
The special counsel added obstruction of justice charges and willful retention of national defense information in the new superseding indictment. The latter relates to a conversation Trump had at his Bedminster Golf Club when he allegedly boasted about having classified material about the U.S. military's plans to attack another country. These new charges in the classified documents case coming on the same day we learned an indictment against Trump in the January 6 Capitol riots is likely imminent.
It could happen any day now. It's really largely up to the prosecutors at this point.
Well, Trump's lawyers met with the special counsel's legal team earlier today in Washington, D.C. in an attempt to prevent this latest indictment from happening. And in case you're keeping track, just last month, Trump's attorneys had a very similar meeting, and then days later, the federal indictment came down in the Mar-a-Lago documents case. Steve?
Well, all right. Thanks, Sharon.